This video covers Superman with a variety of females and villains as shown on a chronological series of covers of Action Comics published by DC Comics from January 1960 to December 1969. Females include Lois Lane and Supergirl, and villains include Bizarro, Brainiac, and Lex Luthor. While the covers go by, information about Superman, Brainiac, Lois Lane, and Supergirl is provided. The information is not necessarily intended to correspond with the specific cover being shown at that time. In the near future, do you want a live-action Superman movie made featuring one or more co-stars, such as Batgirl, Batman, Black Canary, Catwoman, Flash, Harley Quinn, Green Lantern, Huntress, Power Girl, Star Sapphire, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, or Zatanna? If so, are there any male or female actors that you want involved, and as which character? Superman was created by writer Jerry Siegel and artist Joe Shuster and debuted in Action Comics #1 in 1938. This was at the beginning of the golden age of comic books, which was from 1938 to 1956. Superman's original name is Kal-El, and he is from the planet Krypton. He was sent to Earth as a baby in a small rocket just before Krypton was destroyed. On Earth, he is raised by Jonathan and Martha Kent as Clark Kent, and it becomes apparent that he has various superpowers. He uses these powers for good purposes in the guise of Superman, and keeps this as a secret identity and maintains a private life as Clark Kent. He was the best-selling superhero in American comic books up until the 1980s. Brainiac is a supervillain and was created by writer Otto Binder and artist Al Plastino, and debuted in Action Comics #242 in 1958. He has continued as one of Superman's greatest enemies. Brainiac is typically depicted as a super-intelligent android or cyborg from the planet Colu who is obsessed with collecting all knowledge in the known universe. He travels the galaxy and shrinks cities to bottle size for preservation on his skull-shaped spaceship before destroying their source planets, believing the knowledge he acquires to be most valuable if he alone possesses it. Among the shrunken cities is Kandor, the capital of Superman's home planet Krypton. Lois Lane was created by writer Jerry Siegel and artist Joe Shuster, and first appeared in Action Comics #1 in 1938. Lois Lane is an award-winning journalist for the Metropolis newspaper The Daily Planet, and the primary love interest of the superhero Superman and his alter ego Clark Kent, and at times a female superhero. Lois Lane's physical appearance was originally based on Joanne Carter, a model hired by Joe Shuster. For her character, Jerry Siegel was inspired by actress Glenda Farrell's portrayal of the fictional reporter Torchy Blaine in a series of films. Siegel took her name from actress Lola Lane. She was also influenced by the real-life journalist Nellie Bly. Depictions of Lois Lane have varied, spanning the comics and other media adaptations. The original Golden Age version of Lois Lane, as well as versions of her from the 1970s onwards, depicted her as a dauntless journalist and intellectually equal to Superman. Supergirl, also known as Kara Zor-El, is a female superhero and made her first appearance in 1959 in Action Comics #252, and she was created by writer Otto Binder and designed by artist Al Plastino. The reaction to Supergirl's first appearance was tremendous, with thousands of positive letters pouring into DC Comics. Supergirl has had more than one origin story. What follows is one of them. Created as a female counterpart to Superman, Supergirl shares his superpowers and vulnerability to kryptonite. Supergirl like her cousin Superman, is a Kryptonian. Supergirl is a survivor of Argo City, which had survived the explosion of the planet Krypton and drifted through space. The city had been covered by a plastic dome for weather moderation devised by Zor-El, a climatologist and engineer, and also the younger brother of Superman's father, Jor-El. Zor-El, during this time in space, got married to Allura, and they had a daughter, Kara, who later becomes Supergirl. A deranged citizen caused Argo to be veered towards meteorites, which crashed into the underside of Argo and released kryptonite that started killing the inhabitants of Argo. Zor-El sent the adolescent Kara to Earth in a rocket, and to ensure that she would be recognized by Superman, Kara's parents gave her a uniform that was similar to Superman's uniform. On Earth, she gains powers identical to those of Superman. More videos like this one, short and longer, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention DC Comics playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.